Hi, I'm Leandra from Funky Fit, and seeing that we're in lockdown, I've decided to brave the world online. So for my dear client Ilse, who is struggling with her knee, we're going to do a little bit of a knee conditioning, just short little session. We're going to start with just going up onto our toes, few heel raises, do about 10, and then from there, just roll the shoulders out, make sure nothing's tense, and we're going to go up onto one leg. Just stay there for a second, circle your ankle inward, circle your ankle outward, point and flex, really pull the toes up, see if you can lengthen through your spine, keep going, side to side in a flexed position with your foot, and then sand down, point toe, take the foot side to side. Other side, coming up onto one leg, you circle inwards, do about 5, circle out, lengthening through your spine, draw that belly button in, and point and flex, up and down, and up side to side, down side to side, and place your foot down on the floor. Right, we're just going to do a few prances, really push forward onto the standing foot, work it out, one more, and down you go. Alright, turning onto your step. If you don't have a step, you can use a stack of books, but I've got a step. So, climbing onto the step, you let your heels hang down, and then I want you to get a little bit of a stretch in your calf. Aiming for the ceiling with the crown of your head, you lengthen up, balance, and down. And we do about 10. Really slow and easy. I want you to control the movement. You have to balance. See if you can keep those big toes down. Feet are not rolling inward or outward. Stabilizing through your ankle. Really think of lifting and lengthening up. Drawing down. Ooh, this is hard without holding on to anything. So if you need some assistance, make sure you do it close to a wall or put something next to you. One more. And again, we can go into a few prances. Just draw the other heel down. Correct. Alright, and slowly down you go. For today, I'm not going to go into more advanced balancing work, so we're going to move the step. And just easy balancing work, going up onto one toe again. I want you to slowly reach the top foot forward, come up. And we do 5 of these, reaching forward. Almost like you're scared of cold water. 2 to go. And last one up. Place that foot down. Other side. Bring the knee up. And you reach your foot forward. 1. And 2. And 3. 4. Last one is 5. Coming up. Great. Now, going up onto your first leg. Again, you're going to reach forward, and up. Now, go across your body to the side, full extension, lengthen to the side. You can touch the floor, and up behind you. Up again. And you want to do about 5 on each side. Let's go to the other side. And reaching in front. Reaching across, balance, full extension in between each one, up and behind, and again, 5 on each side would be adequate. Then moving on to your mat, we're going to just make ourselves comfortable, feet hip distance apart. That means mid-toe, knees, hip bones and shoulders are in line with one another. Make sure you press your big toes down. You're going to take a deep breath in, Tilt your pelvis, press your toes and your heels down, and then slowly start curling your spine up off the floor. Hold it at the top, squeeze your glutes, inhale, and exhale slowly down. And this is a Pilates pelvic curl, so I really want you to go slowly, control it, pushing the back of your arm into the mat, extending your hips without losing your core. So that means not arching your back and letting your belly pop. Slowly down. And again, one more time. Inhale, tilt. And on the exhale, up. See if you can keep those knees from flaring. They're drawing towards one another. And then slowly down. Good, 2 to go. Tilt the pelvis. Scoop the belly button, curling up, lengthening. I want you to really feel your knees pushing forward and away from you on that diagonal line. And then slowly down. Also be careful not to just use the outside of your foot. You want to engage the inner foot. So keep the big toes down. Squeeze the glutes to get the hip extension. And then slowly come down again. And just bring one knee up, bring the other knee up. We're going to just do alternating toe taps, just a few for the hips. 3, 2, 1. Draw the knees into your chest. And then release one foot, release. Well, no, rock yourself up. Alright, you're going to come up into a seated position. And I want you to lengthen up tall. You can place your hands down next to you. And then we're just going to flex and point. When you flex, I want you to feel your heels pushing away from you. See if you can keep your body up straight in an L sit. And just your heels are lifting. You're pushing them away. And then pull your toes down. And push the heels away. Toes down. Heels away. Alright. You can lean back slightly. Kind of pretend you're on the beach. And then, never more adequate than now, we're going to go and flex your foot. And I want you to just give it a little raise, sending the heel away from you. And down. And up. And up. And 3. And 4. And 5. Other side. Flex your foot, the heel's pushing away, out of the hip. 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Great. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. And up you come. Well done. Alright, let's go into our few stretches. You're going to lie down on your back. Glute stretch first. Placing your heel onto your opposite knee. You nod your chin, come up, bring the knee up, catch behind your leg or on top of your knee, whatever feels comfortable for you. Lie back down and pull your legs in towards you. Be careful not to swing or to curl your lower back. You want to push your lower back into the floor and then push your knee actively away from you. Flex that foot and draw the opposite knee in towards you, maintaining a relaxed neck. So I always say, if you put a smile on your face, it helps to relax your neck. Try it, it works. Keep it there. Getting there. You bring it across a little bit to the left, to the outside, I should say. Put it in a little deeper and then you'll get a little bit of more piriformis action. Hold it. So for stretches like this, static stretches, you want to hold them about 30 seconds. And slowly bring it back and release. Other side. Flex your foot. Bring the knee up, nod your chin, you catch. Release your head back down. Now if you find this uncomfortable, you can always put a pillow behind your neck. Flex your foot, push the knee away, draw the opposite away. Push your lower back down into the floor and relax your neck and shoulders. Smile. Hold it there. Deep breaths in and out. Think of that knee pushing away from you. pulling the opposite one in, and then taking it to the side a little bit, draw it in a little bit deeper, get that piriformis stretching, breathe. So for a stretch, never more than 7 out of 10 on a stretch scale. So we don't have a pain scale, we have a stretch scale, and it shouldn't be burning like it's going to tear. Just a nice stretch, active, and release. That leg goes down. Right, from there you're going to grab behind one leg, extend the other leg away from you, and then lengthen up to the ceiling. Now if this is comfortable, you stay here. You drop your hip down into the floor, make sure that you've got that nice relaxed angle here. Pulling the knee in towards you will give you a little deeper stretch on your hamstring, which is what we're after. Flexing your foot also will deepen the stretch, but you see where you want it. If this is uncomfortable, just take a band, a rope, belt will do, a towel, TheraBand, whatever you've got on hand. Alright, making sure that both hips are anchored down, you pull that leg towards you. If you need to bend your knee to feel a stretch, that's fine, that's what we're after. Pull your arms down into the floor, relax, and then send your heel up to the ceiling for a deeper stretch. And we're just going to hold that active stretch. Deep breaths in and out. And bend the knee. I'll demonstrate the other side. Lengthening up, flexing and pulling in towards you. Trying to keep those hips square. Hold it there, sending the heel away. And bend, hug it in. And release. Alright, rolling onto your side. It's never complete without side lying. You're lengthening both the legs away, bottom palm up, front hand is helping you to balance, lengthen the legs. And if you find this difficult, you can bend the bottom knee, otherwise keep them straight. And we just go up for the abduction. Up, 2, 3. Lengthening out of your hip as you go. 5, 6, relaxing the neck. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Release. I want you to now bend the top foot and just plant that foot down, and then we lift the bottom leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both legs extend, rolling over to your tummy. I want you to place your forehead down onto your head, onto your hands. Pull the shoulders away, lengthen through the crown and through the toes. And here, you're just going to, I'm not going to put my leg on my head down, otherwise you won't hear me. You're going to extend through your body, pull those shoulders back, your head's down, I'm just looking at you, and then you're going to bring one foot in and extend, slow and controlled. I don't want you to flex your foot here, we're just going for a little knee bend. You just bring it in as far as you can comfortably get. Just a few like this. So basically it's a hamstring curl, but we're doing a very slow variation on the floor. If you experience any cramping, stop, just stretch it out, breathe through it. If it causes any pain in your lower back, that means you're not holding your head down and extending. Alright, a little bit more advanced, keep the head down, shoulders back, lengthen both the legs, and then we fasten the kick. From there we can go into the Pilates double kick, 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 kick. Toes are reaching for the ceiling. Again, only if you experience no pain. Both legs lengthen and release. And sit back into your resting position. Alright, going back down again. You can do a little quad stretch. Catch your foot. Pressing the knee down into the floor. Or your hip, sorry, not your knee. Press your hip down into the floor. Tuck your tailbone, scoop your belly button. Squeeze that glute, flex your foot. Try and kick that foot away while you're actively drawing it in. See if you can lift the knee off the floor, keeping the hips square. Both hips down on the floor. Hold it. And then release. Other side. Bring that foot in. Catch your ankle. Knees stay close together. Flex your foot. Tuck your tailbone. Scoop your belly button. And you are drawing your heel towards your back. Trying to actively kick the foot away. Hold it there. Hip pushing down. Get that glute active. And release. Great. One more time. Sit back into resting position. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Up you go. Alright. Last but not least, we're just going to do a little stretch. I want you to stand forward. You can do this against the wall. Pretend. So your back leg is straight. Heel down. You're balancing in front of you. You push both knees forward. Both legs forward. Hips go forward, heels down into the ground. Hips up without overarching. You really want to tuck your tailbone, scoop your belly button, and get that lovely stretch. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Coming up. Now, you can bend the back knee and bring the front toe up. And we go deep. Much easier if you've got a wall in front of you to hold on to. And other side. Do about 3 to 5 of each of these at home. Right. Both toes facing forward. Feet are in line. And front knee bends. Back leg straight. Heels down. Pretend you're holding on to something. Tuck your toe and scoop. Press back with that back heel. Hold it. And then coming up. Bend the back knee. Pull the front toes up. And relax. So very short, very relaxed little knee conditioning. Just after a walk or after a jog. Even before. Okay. Cheers.